Hello, welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. Please comment and subscribe on the video. I do appreciate it. Going to cover this one on if Alex Pereira should move to heavyweight for his next fight and my reasoning for thinking that he absolutely should. He's just come off a fantastic performance against Jiri Prochazka on Saturday, UFC 303 in the main event. 4 in a row, I believe that is now at light heavyweight, 2 over Prochazka, 1 over Jamal Hill and 1 over Jan Blachowicz in his debut. He's almost beat pretty much all the top contenders at 205 apart from Magomed Ankalaev, a fight that's probably next in the division for him, in fairness. But for me, he's 36 now. He's very close to being 37 years old. I think he's in his absolute prime now. Very similar to Volkanovski when he went up and fought Islam Makhachev. He was still champion at 145 pounds and he come back down into the division. I think if Alex Pereira goes up to heavyweight and loses, he can still fight the likes of Ankalaev and, rematch Jamal Hill, whoever else is left at 205 pounds. You have Carlos Ulberg and people like that coming up through the division. But the likes of, your John Joneses and your Tom Aspinalls and people like that, I think Alex Pereira now he's going to have best possible chance right now where he is in the form that he's in. I saw earlier that he's a heavy underdog in every one of those fights, which is understandable, probably because of the weight discrepancy. But if John Jones beats Stipe Miocic, I think they're going to fight at Madison Square Garden in November. That is the fight, with the run that Pereira's on, the star power that he's gathering. He's effectively one of the most popular guys in the UFC right now. Him against John Jones, potentially international fight week next year. Him against Tom Aspinall if he defends his interim against Curtis Blades. And then the winner of that can potentially go on and fight John Jones if he chooses not to retire. They're big money fights, and Alex Poatan Pereira deserves to be making big money with the moves that he's making with the UFC. For saving the show last minute when Conor McGregor pulled out injured, he deserves, to have the pick of the fights that he wants next time around. So if he wants to go to heavyweight and fight, I'm sure the UFC will allow him to do that. He's probably got the best possible chance of anybody in history to be a 3-weight world champion in the UFC, a feat that nobody's ever achieved before. So very interesting times for Alex Pereira. I think he indicated that he may stay at 205 pounds, but at 36, nearly 37, I think he's just about still in his prime right now. And I think if he's going to move to heavyweight, I think the time has to be now. I wouldn't want him to do it at 38, 39 when perhaps he's coming towards the end. Do it when you're at the peak of your powers right now. Right now he's the highest ticket in town in the UFC. He's up there for pound status, the way he's running through top contenders, almost feels like month in, month out with his strength of schedule. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Should Alex Pereira move up to heavyweight next? I resoundingly think that his next fight should be at heavyweight against one of the top contenders. Thanks for watching.